First things first, I want to give our honor and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kadash. We give double honors to the Apostle Elders, and to the Apostle Elders, a great millstone, and to you hopeful elect on the four corners of the planet Earth that's fighting and pushing, maintaining for the hopeful goal of salvation, man. 2020, the year that keeps on giving. So we go jump right into it, man. This is just a lesson, and it was just on my mind today. I knew I was going to try to jump into something, but I didn't, and the title of the lesson sort of came, we got to trust now more than ever, because before it was rehearsing, but the times, preparing, catching hell, the little bit of hell we caught here and there, and shalom to the Akim on the comment board, shalom. The times we in now is the times to trust more than ever. It's just like you see the exercise where they call it a trust fall. When you take your arms, you cross your arms, and you give up completely. You trust in the person that's behind you that's going to catch you. And who's going to catch us is Yahweh Shai, and through his father Yahweh. They're going to catch us, man. And if we truly leaned on them, now is the time to cross your arms and fall on the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because it's gonna keep us, man. It showed us everything that we needed. Besides having chariots land in brother's backyard and hop out and say shalom, we've seen enough. The Lord has given us enough. Even just like Yahweh told Thomas, he says, blessed is those that have not seen but yet believe. It's also blessed now, because now you're seeing that those that are believing, the Lord's even giving more breadcrumbs to lead them, because we're going through a faithless generation, and we came out of out of utter darkness. So the Lord did deal with us accordingly, man. So we've seen chariots over many camps, we've seen different miracles take place. You know what I'm saying? That even in ourselves, I always say that, I always like to check on this. I always say that we're likened unto walking miracles. Okay? Every one of you Akim out there are walking miracles. Just like these are epistles, you're a walking testimony to the power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua from the way you convert. If you really put on that new man, you eat different, you walk different, you talk different. You hold yourself at a higher standard. You be at peace with all men, even though you know what you know. But it takes a mature person to be able to smile in your enemy's face and not curse him out, and act accordingly. And just like David, David was a warrior, but he was still a king. Just like Solomon. Solomon was a lord over all these nations, but he still conducted himself eloquently and beautifully as a ruler, man. To where other nations didn't just serve Solomon, they wanted to serve Solomon. They were envious of Solomon. He was so bad that they had to bow down. What's that song? Bow down when I come to your town. What does it say? To a person that's greater than you. That was Solomon. He was showing his machismo. It preceded him, man. So that's the same thing with us. And I just wanted to say, trust now more than ever. If you see the times coming, you see that Esau is being shown to be Esau. And where do we know him to be Esau? Out of the scriptures. So if that fact is true, everything else is a landslide. Because that backs up him ruling in the time of the coming of Yahweh Shai. All that links up. If we can link Esau to being Esau, that's the ringer. It's over with. Because that prophecy, it says so much, because then he would be the wound that healed. He would come back to be the Roman Empire. This would be the dragon that had the deadly wound that was healed. So he would come under that. All these prophecies would fall like dominoes if he is being shown to be the Edomite that the Bible speaks of. And then that goes into what? Malachi. Then you have Obadiah. You have Ezekiel 36. That's telling you the wicked is being found out, man. All these things that we seeing. So let's jump into some precepts. I just wanted to, set that tone, and show like, look, we're at the time where we got to trust more than ever, man. You know, the Lord has given us enough for us to go on to know that we can go to gusto, man. We can go the distance with this truth, man. And like it says, the kingdom of heaven is prepared, man. It's already prepared, like it says in the Apocrypha. This watch, it's waiting on us, man. The ivory towers, the marble floors, the granite, it's just got to be cut, pressed, and put into the homes, man. And the children, it's gonna be beautiful out here. This is Ezekiel 36, and let's start at Let's start at 5. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the heathen, and against all Idumea, which have appointed my land into their possessions with the joy of all their hearts, with the spiteful mind to cast it out for a prey. And first and foremost, Jerusalem's a people before it's a place. So as they touch the apple of the Lord's eye, they're gonna be judged for that. It says the fiery anger, he's mad. Just like if somebody touches your child, you're gonna be angry, man. You know, that's what is as a parent, you keep your child safe. That's why mama bears, you don't touch a cub in the wilderness. Even if you see a cub in danger, you leave that cub alone because you don't know where the mama bear is at. All the mama bear is gonna know is you are endangering that cub. You might not have been the problem, but that mama bear is gonna lose any kind of focus of sense and want to attack you, man, and wanted to destroy you because you're endangering that baby cub, man. That's why she bears are one of the worst things to run into in the wilderness, man. Around their cubs, they will destroy you, man. So the same thing, the Lord is saying, our power is saying the same thing with us, man. But he had to fulfill his words when he said that he would cast us away. If we broke his laws and broke his statutes, he would judge us and punish us. That has been done. We got to go through the last dregs, but that now he's coming to us as a father and turning to the nations and say, how dare you? The Lord had to fulfill his words, but now he's turning to these nations and saying, how dare you touch the apple of mine eye, man? I allowed you to do it, but how dare you think that you could do it? You know, the Lord pretty much put him in a trick bag. He's going to judge them for touching us, man. Because he had to go under that, he had to bear the pain of watching his loved ones go through that. But let's keep going. It says, verse 6, prophesy therefore concerning the land of Israel, and say unto the mountains, and to the hills, and to the rivers, and to the valleys, thus saith the Lord power, behold, I have spoken in my jealousy and in my fury, because ye have borne the shame of the heathen. And that's what we've done, man. We've been out here acting a mess, man. That's why it says, to whom much is given, much is required, man. So the Lord required a great amount from us, man. And we got to pay what we owe. Now you out here seeing the prophecies come to pass, you should be locked in, man. You ain't got to be a super duper Israelite, but be locked in. Watch as well as pray, man. If you felt yourself lacking in something, pick it up. It's never too late, man. That's why it says the Lord is a merciful power, man. That's why we always got to pray and hope, because we're not, our works are not going to make it. But what do we have, though? We have the prayer and the faith to believe that the Lord can heal us, man. Just like the woman that touched Yahushai's garment, she believed. Yahushai didn't directly heal her. Her faith made her whole, man. So the same thing, the same power, the same Yahushai that we praying to, we can reach on him and reach out to him in our faith, man. In our faith, because it can make us whole. What did the centurion tell Yahushai? Said, you don't even have to come to my house and heal me. Just speak the words, man. That's the faith you got to have. The Lord can heal you and fix you and do great things. Just believe and saying his name, man. But you got guys in other camps that don't even want to use the Lord's name, man. You see? You got guys in other camps that don't want to use the Lord's name. They want to hold the Lord's name ransom. They want to put it in a dark case. That's what these Jews do. They say the Lord's name can't even be mentioned. But then they'll do all these heinous things in the so-called unknown name, man. No, you put a stamp on it. Why do you think you have trademarks in Esau's world? When you have a company, you make a company, what do you have to do in that company? You have to license a name with the company, the LLC name. If you don't have a name, you don't have a company. You can't go there and say, oh, I just want no name. No, they're going to say, sir, you need a name for this company. We need to know what to call you. What are we going to call this brand? So how much more the Lord? What are we going to call the words of this truth? This truth is greater than a brand. This truth is greater than a trademark, man. So this truth can't get a name of who it belongs to and where it came from. Yahushua paid the cost for this truth, man. He paid the cost to be the boss, man. And we all know that. That's why we give him glory and honor, man. But you got guys that don't want to do that. And that's the same ones that he gave his life for, man. So let's keep going. Let me just touch these verses. Like I said, shalom to you brothers, man. I'm trying to make sure the comment board is cool, man. It's sort of on the fly, man, you know, hey, but we're going to get it in. This is Proverbs 3 and verse 5. And it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart. And what's your heart? Your lab, mind. Trust in the Lord with all your mind. Don't worry about what you thought. Don't worry about this and that. How they going to institute this? It's going to come, man. The military is going to happen. They're going to make it a way for everybody to have to do it. That's it. However it comes, man. We just worry about how the righteous shall be saved, man. How we going to get in there and how we going to maintain in that time. And it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart and learn not lean. It says don't lean. What does it mean? To put your weight on. Just like if you have a foot, you lean on that foot or you lean on the other foot. So don't lean on your own understanding. You don't lean on your own understanding. You have to maintain your own. You have to lean on the Lord. Don't pressure on your own thoughts. Like, damn, what am I gonna do here? How much food I need? How many gallons of water I need? How many toilet paper? That's not for you to. That's leaning on your own understanding. What if you're in a time where you don't have toilet paper or you don't have access to none of the stuff you just bought? So what's the point of it, man? And it says, trust in the Lord and with all thine heart and lean not unto thine own understanding. And in all thy ways acknowledge him and he shall direct thy path. So it says knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time. So the Lord's going to direct you where you need to go, where that food needs to be at, where you need to lay your head at. Just like the book of Eli is a perfect example. He was blind, man, and he led him through an apocalyptic scenario and kept him, you know. It says, be not wise in thy own eyes, fear the Lord and depart from evil. It shall be healthy, it says, and it shall be health to thy navel and marrow to thy bones. That's what's going to nourish you. The faith and belief on Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Not what you've done. What you've done is ate pork and been wicked part of your life. But now you have an opportunity through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to live righteously through his power. That's all we have, man. We didn't do nothing to deserve the spirit that the Lord has given to us. But what we can do is try to maintain it and hold on to it and give it credence, man. It's a beautiful thing to walk out of darkness and be in light while everybody else is going crazy. The world is going crazy right now. But brother, you know, I sleep well. You know, some of you brothers can attain. During this pandemic, I've slept the best I've slept in the years I've been in this truth. I don't know. I can't tell you exactly why, but I believe in the spirit that it's, you know, you see the things taking place. You take comfort in that. I take comfort in knowing I prepared for this time a long time, and then now you see it. It takes comfort. Like, okay, yeah, you know, it's like getting ready to fly out on a trip you've been planning for many years, and you finally saved up the last penny. You got the ticket bought. Your anticipation is high, man. When you get there, you feel like, you know, it's a relief, man. You know, it's a relief to see Esau going down and now he's losing it, because that shows he's getting ready to taste punishment, man, and judgment. And we getting out of judgment. And you see these rappers catching it because they're false shepherds. Look how many dudes have shot at other guys behind their music. Now, what does it say? You reap what you sow, man. Now you want to cry and you cry this and cry that. No, you've been pumping that through your people for years and making money off of it. You've been making money off bloodshed. Now the roosters are coming home to roost, and you don't want none of that smoke. You shouldn't have been pushing it, man. So the rappers are catching it, which is a beautiful thing. And like it says, the Lord, we've been sowing good, man. And what's that? Following the high holy days, going after the spirit as much as you can, rehearsing the righteous acts. All these things are you know trying, man. You know. But it's the book of Romans. It's the book of Romans. This is Romans for good to them that love Yahweh, to them who are called according to his purpose. Like these Catholic churches, these dogmas, these doctrines have sullied the Lord's name. He's just using us. He made sure we were the lowest possible thing on earth. The lowest thing. That we were the perfect. We were cursed so well. We were seasoned in that curse. The Lord marinated us in curses so well that we were broken down. We were the lowest of the earth. Nobody believed man, just like in the movies where you see the superhero, he's beat down, he's beat up, his eyes are all messed up. Then the Lord said, that's what I need right there. That guy where you pick the underdog and you take him on the court and you dog him out, man. That's beautiful. The Salaki, hey, it done went out, man. So Lord willing, they caught the majority of it. I might go into another lesson, but